All right. So, we're with Lester here from Life's Abundance. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do and what the company does?
Okay, I am the president and CEO of Life's Abundance, and Life's Abundance is a company that sells wellness products for pets and for people. It's basically what we do.
Good. And why are you participating in the Grow Florida program?
Well, I actually was recommended to the Grow Florida program by another CEO whose opinion I trust very much, and he was telling me about the successes that he'd been having with Grow Florida, and he told me it was something that I should check out, and I went to check out a couple of the meetings, and I really, really enjoyed it, and I think this is a tremendous program, very useful.
Good. So, you're in the CEO roundtable within the region as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. And what do you hope or expect to get out of this program?
Well, I think this program is going to help me to become a more effective CEO, and it's going to help me in making the types of decisions, informed decisions, that are going to help the company to grow.
Okay, that's good. What was the first big thing that Grow Florida helped you do right away?
A price increase, believe it or not. We've done price increases in the past, and we needed to do another one, and we discussed it at one of our roundtables and the right way to go about it and the wrong way to go about it, and that information actually proved very valuable.
Good. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. And how has this impacted your bottom line by working with Grow Florida?
Well, from the price increase, I can tell you that our profits went up,
That's good.
which was what we wanted to have happen, and we actually did not lose any customers from what I can tell. So I'm sure there was some drop off, but it was negligible. Whereas in the past, it had always you raise your prices and boom, 10%, you lose 10% of your customers. So
Yeah. And what is the advice for other CEOs getting involved in Grow Florida? What would you have to say to them?
what I would say is it's worth your time to check the meetings out and see for yourself if it can help your company. If you have a second stage company like I do, then you've probably got some of the same needs, and I can tell you that the Grow Florida program is going to prove useful for you and your company.
Good. And how many employees do you have here at Life's Abundance?
We have 31 employees.
So you're over that 25 threshold now, and
Yes,
you're looking to move in the near future and expand.
exactly.
Okay, so you're a very good fit for this. What surprised you about the Jumpstart team in Grow Florida?
The thing that surprised me about the Jumpstart team is how quickly they responded and started getting us information that could really help our company to grow and expand.
All right, you were talking a little bit about some critical research that they provided. If you could condense that, but tell me again about that.
Sure. One of the things that we were looking for is some business intelligence and some research, some market research in the pet industry. And we were able to get market research from from the Jumpstart team that helped us to make some decisions on a couple of new products that we have coming out, and they were actually able to show us with another piece of research that we were focusing our attention on 20% of our market and we were ignoring 80%. And now that we have the data, we know that if we redirect our energies a little bit, we can see much greater results than we have in the past.
Perfect, that's a great story. You gave us an example. What's the hardest part about running your business? I mean, you're the president and CEO. You have a lot of issues and challenges. Tell us a little bit about that.
The hardest part about running it is that in every other position you can have in corporate America, you always have a boss who you can go to, and if he always has to make the tough decisions. When you're the CEO, there is nobody else to go to, and it's not something that your previous experiences would have prepared you for. So being able to be around a group of like-minded CEOs that have companies around the same size and talk to them on a monthly basis has really been useful, in addition to being able to hear from other CEOs who have bigger companies that come in and speak to the group from time to time.
So I always hear being a CEO, it's lonely at the top, and this doesn't make it quite so lonely.
Not as lonely, exactly.
That's great. Okay. Tell us a little bit about how Grow Florida and the Gardening Project has helped you run your business better.
Well, I think that the information that we got, the market research, in addition to being able to talk through different problems and situations with other CEOs
Right.
has really helped to add a lot of perspective and to enable us to make informed decisions and not have to go off of our gut.
Good. Okay. And after you finish this program, what do you see next for Life's Abundance?
Well, I think Life's Abundance is going to continue to grow, but it's going to grow more efficiently, being able to put into practice some of the things that I've learned from the Grow Florida program, some of the things that we've discussed, and some of the direction that the market research has helped us with is really going to help us to be able to grow not only domestically but internationally.
Perfect. Okay. Finish this sentence. Thanks to the Grow Florida program, my company.
Can now make more informed decisions about the direction that our products need to go, and it helps to guide the company forward more efficiently.
Good. Okay. Do you expect to add jobs or boost revenues as a result of the help you receive from Grow Florida and the gardening program?
Absolutely. We've already boosted revenues as a result of Grow Florida, and I think that we will definitely be adding jobs as a result of some of this information that we've gotten.
Okay. Anything else you want to say before we wrap up?
What I would like to say is thank you to the state of Florida for implementing this Grow Florida program, and I hope it continues. And to any CEO that is eligible for getting into the program, I would highly suggest that you take the time to evaluate the program because it will help you and your company.
Very good. Thank you very much, Lester.
Thank you, Michael.